Howdy. The performance on this stick antenna is still unbeatable. Good morning. Got my cool bush hat on today. And I'm heading up a mountain that I pointed out in my last video. It's quite steep, this climb. Short but steep. And I'm not as fit as I used to be. But I've already found a stick. And it was on right in the middle of the path, which will do. The antenna does today something I put together yesterday. Bit of a prototype design. I've got to make it a bit slicker when I can, but it's PVC pipes at the moment, and based around the Moxon. So a bit similar to the reflector one I did, a bit more compact, and it's quite directional. So we've got a bit of a takeoff where we're going today into southern England. I'm hoping I can hit a repeater down there, but who knows what conditions are like and what's in the way, etc. A few hams have used this area for Sota and possibly Pota as well, because I've heard them coming from there and I know exactly where they are. But these views are incredible. Have a look at that. And it's a steep walk, but it's not a particularly far walk. But yeah, that looks cool, that does. Now, if you've never been to Repair Castle, I recommend you go if you live in this area. There's a castle down there which technically wasn't a castle, but it looks like a castle. But there's the best bit is this motte on top of the mountain, which was a medieval thing. Amazing lookout area. If I can see there's a sign somewhere, and they reckon it was built at 200 BC. Just setting up my mic, put my little fluffy hat on because it's a bit breezy up here. And hopefully that'll be better audio. Let's pull it all out. And this is a prototype, so it's not quite the finished version, but you can sort of put this together like a kit if you straighten your wires. I'm going to be using softer wire when I find some good quality stuff. And it goes in there, and this side, just got to straighten it up for now. So it's effectively going to work. Then we have got, do you know what, I can't remember how this goes together. Oh, we've got our reflector part. That should be fairly straightforward. Straighten this up. That's what we want to know. Let's get that straighter. It will perfect performance this a bit, but once I get the softer wire, I want that there to be going into that. It gives me options then. That goes into there. This goes into there. So I've got an option there to how I want to mount it, and I got an option here. So there it is there. A little mini antenna. That's quite simple to set up. But I'm looking for different material to make this a bit smaller. Battery on. This is more of a test run today anyway. Oh, we're certainly getting to BC. So BC should be, which is Pontypridd GB 3 BC. It's a bit low down, this radio. Mike Whiskey Zero Oscar Yankee Delta. Just checking access to this repeater. Could someone come back to me, please?
MW0.
There's Phil.
Very good morning to you. Coming again into the repeater, no problem at all. Back to yourself.
Good morning, Phil. It's Lloyd. Yeah, I'm up on Repair Castle at the moment. Just checking this antenna and seeing what how far I can get on these repeaters. But yeah, thanks for the signal report. I hope all's well with you.
Yeah, not too bad. It's going to be another scorcher today, by the look of it. Anyway, you're working perfect, no problem at all. Back to you. Break.
Cheers, Phil. There's a brake station there. Do you want to come in? Might be Gareth.
Hiya, Lloyd. Hiya, Phil. Lloyd, I got you on the input. I don't know, I can't remember what you said you was, but yeah, you're 5'9" plus 20 on the input.
Mike Whiskey Zero Oscar Yankee Delta returning. Hiya, Gar. Yeah, I'm using another homemade antenna that I did yesterday, and it's a bit directional, this one. So yeah, thanks for the report. That's really cool. You're coming in really clear as well. Same with Phil. It's a good takeoff point here. It's Repair Castle, which is quite a, I'd say, I wouldn't say a mountain, I'd say a large hill in Rudbury area, and it's opposite Macca Mountain, but not quite as high. Back to you.
Well, you're definitely 5'9" plus 20 to me anyway on the input. So working good, mate. Working good. Right, I'll load it. I'll put it back to you. Go back to Phil. I'm just going to finish my coffee off. Back to you there, Lloyd. I'll put it around to Phil. Back to you, Phil.
I think it was a brake station then.
WTK. Nice to catch up with you yourself as well. They said he's working tidy, no problem with that antenna. He's made it absolutely perfect. Brilliant. Back to the gentleman with the antenna.
Cheers, Phil. It was a brake station. I think it was VBE. Do you want to come in?
Yeah, good morning, Lloyd. Good morning, everybody.
Yes,
it's
Duncan.
working incredibly well into Ilfracombe across the border. It's Duncan, Lloyd. Good morning. 2E0, Victor Bravo Echo, over.
Good morning, Duncan. Yeah, I thought I recognised your voice and your call sign. Yeah, I can possibly see southern England from here. So I'm surprised how well this antenna's working. It's based on a Moxon design, and I'm just holding it at the moment. But yeah, I'm only coming on, I think it's 15 watts, and that's it. So yeah, back to you.
Yeah, brilliant, Lloyd. Yeah, everybody's coming in really well off the repeater there. Probably get you on simplex. I'll be calling out on simplex in a bit for Kevin, MW0VKD, and see if Don's around as well, and anybody else. I normally give him a call on simplex, but I just thought I'd pop in and say you're sounding great, Lloyd, and nice to hear everybody this morning from sunny, windy Ilfracombe. Back to you, Lloyd.
Brilliant. Thanks for coming back to me in the signal report. I've got a dog has just turned up next to me. Yeah. Thanks for coming back to me. I'm going to try and see what repeaters I can pick up now. So I'm going to put out a few test calls down towards southern England. Thanks, everybody. I wish you all 73s, and I might speak to you later. Bye.
MW0, WTK, 73, 31, and all the rest there. And I hope all have a nice weekend there.
Well, that was good.
Cheers, everyone, from Ilfracombe.
Super cool. Okay, so what I've accidentally changed my thing here. So we need to find another repeater now. Let's see what this does. BC, okay. WR, I know that's fairly local. Let's see what we can get down here. I don't like holding antennas so close, but this one. Mike Whiskey Zero, Oscar Yankee Delta. Just checking access to this repeater. Morning. That's okay. I'm just doing radio stuff, if you're wondering. Yeah, it's just seeing how far I can get across the country with a radio. Yeah. Okay, so just explaining to someone what I was doing, looking like a loon. But yeah, I need to find a way to hold this because this is not working, this stick, because I can't put it in the ground. It's a solid, almost stone ground. Listen to that. That's with the ASP on. That's Birmingham, 82 miles away. It seems to be picking up over there, which is unusual. The bars are going up for some reason that way. But I can't quite, it's not audible. Okay, I'm gonna switch the antenna out because I've got the other one with me. I'm gonna see if we can get, because if I can get a signal on, it'd be nice to compare these antennas, wouldn't it, performance-wise? This one is completely omnidirectional. Might give me, yeah, it might give me an insight then into which one is more efficient. Do you know what? I still think this coax antenna is a winner. Because it's omnidirectional. Mike Whiskey Zero, Oscar Yankee Delta, testing access to this repeater. Could somebody come back to me and let me know if I'm getting in, please? Thank you.
I didn't get the end of your call. This is Golf 4 Whiskey Kilo Whiskey. Richard, over.
Great. Hiya Richard, the name is Lloyd and it's Mike Whiskey Zero, Oscar Yankee Delta. I'm in Cardiff trying to get direct access to you on a homemade antenna. Back to you.
Yeah, G4 WKW returning. I'm sorry, I'm half asleep here. Had a late night.
Thanks for the QSO, that's absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to wish you 73s. Back to you for your final. Let's turn that off because there's loads of people here. Right, I've just, let's try this one, EH. This is Banbury on a omnidirectional. Mike Whiskey Zero, Oscar Yankee Delta, just testing access to this repeater. Could somebody come back to me if I'm getting through? Thank you. I'm getting the bleeps and I'm 5 bars.
Yeah, station testing access. Sorry, didn't catch the call sign. This is G4 OHB Golf 4 Oscar Hotel Bravo. You're getting into GB3EH Hotel. Slightly noisy, but copyable. Go ahead from G4 OHB.
G4 OHB. This is Mike Whiskey Zero, Oscar Yankee Delta. Thanks ever so much for coming back to me. I am coming to you from Cardiff. I'm standing on a hill using a homemade antenna, and yeah, really pleased that I'm getting into this repeater. Thank you very much. Back to you.
OYD G4HB. Okay, fine. Yeah, well, that's a pretty good haul from Cardiff. You must be on quite a high spot, I think. Yes, it's Echo Hotel, which is basically on Edge Hill, which is in between Banbury and Stratford upon Avon. So that's a good distance. Okay. I don't think there's a lift on, so you must be in a very good spot. Anyway, name here is Paul, and I'm near Bromsgrove in North Worcestershire. I'm about 30 miles from EH, but you're a lot further from G4HB.
Mike Whiskey Zero Oscar Yankee Delta returning. Hiya Paul, the name is Lloyd, Lima Lima Oscar Yankee Delta. Yeah, it must be a pretty good takeoff point here because it's the first time I've actually worked this repeater, and that's a hell of a distance between us. But yeah, really appreciate you coming back to me. I'll keep it short now, and wish you 73s and hope you have a nice day.
Okay, Lloyd, yes, nice to work you. Yeah, you probably, while you're up there, you probably want to have a look around and see what else you can find. But, okay, yes, have fun, and 7373 G4HB.
Well, that's incredible what's coming back there. This is still my favourite antenna. Right, let's see where I'm getting on this one. This would be a test now. This is Reading, but I'm getting some serious bars. Mike Whiskey Zero Oscar Yankee Delta, just testing access to this repeater. Could somebody get back to me and let me know if I'm getting in, please? Thank you. I'm getting four bleeps there, but this is Mike Whiskey Zero. What have we got here? Is someone coming? Who's this? VA.
Voilà. Eh bien, je vais en rester là pour aujourd'hui. Je vais vous adresser mes
VA, right? I'm getting 3 bars, and this is someone in France. So while he's talking, I'm just going to change the antenna and just see if it comes back any better.
Il faudrait qu'on se contacte, bien sûr. Il y a mon mail là, sur crz.com, là, si tu veux m'envoyer un mail éventuellement. Mais septembre-octobre, oui, bien sûr, avec plaisir, pas de problème.
See if it's more directional. No. So I don't think the performance of this is as good unless he stopped talking, obviously. Swap the antenna. I wasn't going to bring a heavy switch for me to do this test. Four bars, man. It's almost 5 bars now. But obviously they're speaking French, so I'll have to move off this one because my French isn't great. Can I hear anything on this one? No. NC. 4 bars. 110 miles away in Roach. Wow. That's 5 bars now. That's mental. Oh, we got someone coming through on EM. What's EM? Let's turn the scratch down. But this is coming through 4 bars. And this, they're still chatting, mind. Okay, so this NC is it's the last one I got programmed in. And I'm getting 3 bars, so that's just incredible. This antenna is so efficient. And look how quick I set this up. Just tie wrap it to end of a stick, got it in my hand, emergency situation. Okay, anyway, I've had a lot of fun this morning and I'm going to call it a day now on that. Yeah, I'm blown away with that. Oh, blown away. And I've met 4 different people today. 5. Well, 4. I didn't speak to the 5th. But yeah, people obviously want to know what I'm doing, which is cool because not many people know about this hobby. Surprisingly, they heard about it in the 80s, but not now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and when you're in the hobby, you take it for granted that everyone knows what this is, but they don't. But this just packs away. You know, you just fold it up to a tiny little ball of coax, pop it in the thing, and off you go. But I can't believe that. I can't believe how far the stations were that I was listening to. That is mental, isn't it? And even the guy in Banbury was surprised. But Paul, he was surprised. So yeah, I'm really pleased with this. And this is a good little spot. And no wonder there's other ham radio operators come up here. Good thing about this spot, it is steep coming up, but it's by a car park and not too far away. So it's an excellent, if you've got a portable rig with a battery, it's an excellent place, accessible to many people. So yeah, but it's fantastic to speak to people and they realise where you're coming from, and it's like just so far. That's great. Yeah, because VHF generally is, you know, it's line of sight, doesn't travel that far compared to HF. What a lovely morning. Really nice. And just think what that mott has seen up there. You know, they reckon it's built in 200 BC. Wow, stuff it's seen. Okay, so the Yeasu 150 ASP, that noise reduction is really good. I wish they could control, update the firmware so you can control how much of it you apply, because even with the noise sometimes you can get a bit of a clearer signal. It's not muting the top frequencies, but it is a pretty good radio. It was fairly fast to program. Once you put your shortcuts in, it's pretty good. I put all those repeaters in by hand. That was about 80 repeaters, and I did them in chronological order, so they were further away. So I know when I'm turning that dial, I'm reaching further away. But this antenna setup, if you were doing SOTA or POTA, it's just mind-blowing how far you can get on it and how compact it is. I mean, I don't know what people, it's a bit jammy in here. I'm jammed in the gate. I was jammed in that thing then because of this backpack. Yeah, I don't know what people are using. Don't know if they're using whips or whatever, but if you can just find yourself a stick, obviously that's not always an option, but I do have a 4-meter flagpole that I bought on Amazon for 15 quid or something, and it goes to 4 meters, and you can pack it away, use it as a walking stick. and just use that for your antenna. No excuses then, because this isn't the best stick. And if it's a fiberglass pole, you're not going to get any impedance off it like I probably was with a stick. So yeah, that is this is an option, and it's one I'm going to stick to because it's just working so well for me. The reflector, you know, will give you a boost on your signal, but till I find a way to easily attach that, yeah. So the Moxon wasn't quite as good. I don't know if it's because it's in all that piping and I haven't quite got it right. The piping is cumbersome at the moment. Definitely, I want to adjust that to be smaller. If I can find smaller tubes, make it lightweight and foldable, or some way to make it a foldable system, that could work quite well. But it's just performance difference. It was just massively different. Sometimes it works well, but yeah, generally I think because it was so omnidirectional, the coax stick antenna, it was just getting over things a bit better, where the Moxon would be lightweight and, well, it's technically, without the stick, it's larger. But I think you had to know where you were hitting with that one, and get it to be more directional. But anyway, getting back to the radio, yeah, the ASP is a great feature, but yeah, it overdoes it on some signals, as you might have seen in the video. If I include that bit, in fact, it was better off listening to it in the noise so I could understand it, rather than it being the digital underwater sound. So I'm going to definitely, I hope Yeasu, not Yeasu, that's a pop group from the 80s even. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with this Yeasu 150. It's good fun. Would I say it's better than the ICOM 2730? It's not much in it. I think they're both roughly the same. They're both fairly simple to use once you get used to them. I find both of them quite quick for putting in repeaters. So yeah, there's nothing in it, whatever you can get your hands on really. But the dual function's obviously handy for the satellites. You've got full duplex, I mean, not dual function, full duplex. Yeah, it was fantastic to hear everyone this morning on BC. I was hoping, I can't hang around too long anyway, I've got stuff to do, but I was hoping that I'd be able to speak to Duncan on Simplex. I should have just asked him there and then if you want to try Simplex. Yeah, I didn't think of that. But yeah, the trouble is when you've got lots of people coming up, strangers, and they're looking at you and you're standing in a corner of this area, which I knew would happen because it's a bit where people love to come and visit. You get a bit distracted and it's like you feel like you've got to explain what you're doing. Like the lady from Hungary, she said, I was wondering what you were doing. It's like, yeah, I'm crouched in the corner. Yeah, so really cool, isn't it? So yeah, I like making new friends. Maybe I'll bump into them all again up here. So I enjoyed that, so I'm going to carry on walking down here and call it a day. So thanks for watching. Look out for the next video, I got another idea. This is Mike Whiskey Zero, Oscar Yankee Delta. Now going clear, 73s.